Hello everyone, this is the Loot Games channel, and in this video I will try to answer the question: what is the most profitable to grow in Farming Simulator 19, including costs? To begin with, I will explain how I calculated all this. In the field types file we can find the base price for 1 liter of something. For example, wheat costs 0.337 per liter, or 337 per 1000 liters. Of course, in the game the value jumps up and down, but what range is possible I have not found in the files, so I'm guided by the base price. We can find the rest of necessary information in the fruit types file. The most important is how much we will collect from 1 square meter. We collect 0.89 liters of wheat per 1 square meter, or 890 liters per 1000 square meters. 1000 square meters, it's a field like this one. But this is also the basic value. We will get such a value when the land needs plowing, needs lime, weeds grow on it, and the land is not fertilized. If the land doesn't need plowing, we get 15% more. If it doesn't need lime, also 15% more. If there are no weeds, 20% more. If fertilized once, 25% more. If fertilized twice, 50% more. So we know the price, we know the volume. We get $299.93 if we do not take care of the field. But after harvesting wheat, the land doesn't need plowing, so this automatically gives us 15% more. In this case we get $344.91 per 1000 square meters. But we have spent the seeds. The consumption of the seeds for sowing wheat is 50 liters per 1000 square meters. 1 liter of seeds cost 90 cents, which means we spend $45. In total, if we only sow and harvest wheat, we have $299.92 per 1000 square meters. If we perform all necessary action on the field, the base volume is increased by 100%. Which means we get 1780 liters of wheat for amount of $599.86, minus $45 for seeds. According to my calculation, we spent $42 for fertilizers per 1000 square meters, or $47.5 for liquid fertilizer. So let's take an average of $45 to fertilize 1000 square meters once. That's $90 for 2 times. Lime. We spend about 325 liters per 1000 square meters. It's $73. We use lime every 3 harvests, which means that for 1 time it's only $21. And we spent about $35 for herbicides per 1000 square meters. Yes, you can use a weeder and not waste herbicides, but herbicides are easier to use. Of course, there is an ideal condition where the working width of all tools matches the width of the field, and this is very rare. So total cost is $181, which means a profit of $408. It's all in the hard difficulty. With a medium economic difficulty, selling price increased 1.8 times, and with the easy difficulty, selling price increased 3 times. The costs remain the same. And so I hope you understand how I counted all of this, so you can move to the main part of the video. We'll go from the least profitable crops to the most profitable. When we harvest wheat, oats and barley, we can get straw. However, if you do not collect straw, then from 1000 square meters of wheat we will earn $299.91 if you don't take care of the field, or $408 with full care. When collecting 1000 square meters of barley, we will earn at least $300, or almost $410 if we take care of the field. 1000 square meters of oats will give us $303 if we don't waste of time on it, and $415 if we take care of it. Corn or maize is the first crop on our list, requires plowing after harvest. When we sowing wheat, barley, oats, soybean and canola, we are using a seeders. Most of it do not require cultivation before work. For playing corn, we use a planter. Planters only work on cultivated or plowed land. The most obvious thing is to use a plow, but the plow is not very comfortable, so you can use a subsoiler. Yes, working width and speed are much less than cultivators, but if you do not plow the land, you will no longer receive a 15% bonus for plowing. So we get $366 per 1000 square meters, or $517 if we use fertilized lime and herbicides. Sunflower. We use a planter for planting sunflowers, but after harvesting you don't need to plow the land. When you harvest sunflower, you can use a special sunflower header and increase the working speed up to 15 km per hour. Total we get $375 or $526 per 1000 square meters. Soybeans we can get $375 or $527 per 1000 square meters. Canola $384 per 1000 square meters or $535. The income is little bit higher because a little less seeds are consumed. So canola is your first option for grind. We can also collect and sell straw. Yes, it's cheap, but we get it in large volumes. The volume of straw from barley, oats and wheat is the same, but grows with the volume of these crops. If we also sell straw, we get $473 or $710 per 1000 square meters of wheat, $474 or $711 per 1000 square meters of barley, and $477 or $717 per 1000 square meters of oats. Harvesting cotton requires special equipment. Probably that's why I like cotton in this game. And I also like a profit. $670 or $1053 per 1000 square meters. Now we'll talk about crops with a small price but large volumes. Sugar beet $774 per 1000 square meters or $1,228. And again, after each harvest you need to use a subsoiler instead of cultivator, or you will lose bonus of 15% for plowing. Potato. It's not all so simple. When you're planting potatoes, a huge amount of seeds is consumed. For 1000 square meters we spent about $342, and in this case income will be $475 or $932, which is not enough. But instead of seeds we can use potatoes. Yes, for the first time when we're planting we will have to use the seeds, but after harvesting you shouldn't sell all potatoes. Leave them for planting. For 1000 square you need 380 liters of potatoes. In this case incomes will already be $816 or $1,274. Now wait a second, if we don't sell 380 liters every time, we will get $741 or $1,144. To plant potatoes we need this special tool, and after harvest the field needs plowing again. High subsoilers. Poplar. Poplar has some interesting moment. First, the mechanics of planting poplar are different from planting other crops, so it's difficult to calculate exact costs. But you only need to plant the poplar once. After collecting, it will grow again. Secondly, weeds do not grow in the poplar field, so we get 20% bonus and we not spend money for herbicides. Third, poplar does not care whether the land needs plowing or not. We get 15% bonus for plowing in any case. Lime and fertilizer are still needed. When collecting poplar, the forage harvester turns it into wood chips and also increase the volume 3 times. And so we will receive $936 or $1,276. But planting poplar all over the field is almost impossible. The planting tool has a working width of 1 meter in the middle. When we change direction, we have to leave one row. If we do not leave one row, we will destroy the seedlings. In fact, we only use half of the field. In this case, we get $456 or $565. To use all field, you need to disable the destruction of plants or looking for mods for playing poplars. Now it's time to top 3 most profitable crops in Farming Simulator 19. I think it's very strange, but in third place is grass. Yes, the grass is not cost anything, but if we rub the bales of grass, we get silage that can already be sold. Features of the grass. After mowing the grass, you don't need to sow it again, so it's minus the cost of seeds. The grass does not need plowed land, 15% more. Weeds do not grow on the grass, plus 20% of the volume, and minus herbicides. Even if you sowed the grass without fertilizer, after the mowing, each time one layer of fertilizer will appear by itself, plus 25% and minus fertilizers. Grass doesn't need lime. We don't spend money for lime, but in this case we don't get a 15% bonus. And so if you do nothing with grass, you get $1,195. But we can increase the profit if we additionally fertilize the grass once. Then we will receive $1,337 per 1000 square meters. But this is if you will sell it in barn. This is a base price, but it goes up and down sometimes. If you sell silage on BGA, then there is a stable price of $200 per 1000 liters. Then the profit will be $1,398 at least, or $1,571 if you fertilize the grass additionally. Yes, BGA has a limit for sale, and in order to be able to sell silage there, we need to buy BGA. However, we can get a small bonus. We will receive digestate, which is used as fertilizer. The volume of digestate will be 40% of silage sold. So grass is your second option for grind. But of course you need mowers, balers and wrapping equipment. The second most profitable crops is corn or maize. When we collect corn as a chaff with thrash harvester, its volume increased by 7.8 times, and after fermenting we get silage, which can sold in barn or on the BGA. In this case we can get $1,375 from 1000 square meters of maize, or $2,272 if we sold it in a barn. At the BGA we get $1,614 or $2,688. Silage can be obtained from barley, oats, wheat, canola and soybeans. If you collect wheat and barley for silage, the profit will be a little more than if you just collect it like wheat and barley. Oats, soybeans and canola do not make sense to collect for silage because the profit will be much less. Well, the most profitable crops per 1000 square meters is sugarcane, $1,551 or $2,552 with full care. Sugarcane does not need to be replanted after harvesting, exactly like poplar or grass, but it grows 3 times slower than other crops. And to plant sugarcane for the first time, you will have to spend for seeds $1,080 per 1000 square meters. But instead of seeds you can use also sugarcane. For sugarcane, it does not matter whether the land is plowed or not, but it still needs fertilizers, lime and herbicides. The profit from 1000 square meters at the base price less than when we selling maize silage on BGA, but the price may rise a little more. Yes, I counted the profit from the area and not by time. If you think about the running time, it's a little difficult to calculate because it depends on game style, what the width of your equipment, do you skip time or not, what grow rate you use. Anyway, I have an idea how this can be calculated. But in any case, sugarcane and potatoes are not best option if you're thinking about time. and I guess the most profitable is still grass. And yes, all these calculations are for vanilla maps and for mod maps that use the mine files from the game. Sometimes maps creator changes the volume, price and other characteristic of the crops. Also keep this in mind. How can we check or change crop profits on the mod maps? I have a video about this on my first channel. If you like, I can translate it. That's all, thank you for watching the video, write what you think about it, and goodbye!